Welcome to this exciting video where you once again join us in the wild landscape of Scotland. And today's video is slightly different because for the channel we've actually got a new toy, folks. We've actually now got a channel drone, and here it is, a DJI Mini 3. And also the channel DJ purchased himself a DJI Mini 3. He actually had his first, and the channel DJ is the inspiration for me buying one. And yeah, this video today, folks, we're basically just away to have a bit of a drone episode. We're kind of at a few different locations getting some shots, and this is where we've stopped first, next to this old viaduct here at St Cyrus. And today's basically a vlog just going between all these bits. This is kind of behind the scenes for a video that I'm going to include later in the week, which is going to be a drone exclusive video with all the shots that I captured on this episode today, folks. So yeah, let's get into action. St Cyrus is absolutely beautiful out here, and it's proper summertime conditions. Right now the DJ is above the bridge. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to have the drone edit the full video before this one or after it in the week, but basically this video here, folks, it's a sneak peek behind the scenes of us going out and about on these missions. This is the new controller from a drone. You get an option where you can get a controller that you clip your phone on, but this one's far superior for being able to actually see what you're doing when you're flying the drone out and about. And the DJI drone, it's the way to go. I did look at a few different types of drone and I kind of researched it a bit, but after seeing the channel DJ's one and the performance, it was just absolutely amazing. I can see your drone up here.
Just caught a fern flying over the water.
What was flying over?
A fern. A big fucking one of those.
Oh, a heron.
A heron.
A heron. He's just captured a heron, folks. Channel DJ is going to be uploading this footage. I'll tell you when. I'll tell you the channel name when he uploads it, folks, and you can check out the sort of thing he's recording. We're going to blow up the DJ's channel, folks. Jump into his comment section once he gets it up and running. Wow, the footage is just looking incredible on this screen. I'm going to include some of the drone footage in this video, folks, but I'm going to do a complete drone edit, like I say, a separate video which is exclusively a drone video, because I think it'll be a bit of fun doing that and seeing the different sort of landscapes that's on our doorstep. Alright there, folks, we're now at the second location on this adventure, and I've got the drone out here. Check it out, it's sitting ready for takeoff, because we've actually just been along to the Bridge of Dun, and when we were flying about with the drones we noticed that the steam train, Thomas the Tank Engine, was rolling into Dun station. And this train line here is actually one of the few train lines in Scotland that still runs steam locomotives, and it's so cool to see them. We've actually moved up the road and we're going to get some shots of it as it comes past here. It's going to be absolutely incredible scenes. I might actually lay this camera up on the car roof somewhere here, maybe to get a shot of it going past as well. But it's amazing just getting drone footage of these things as they fly around. It's so cool just being able to have like an eye in the sky. A whole new aspect of the world, and it's cool that I can share the footage with everybody all around the world, folks, on this channel. It's like a little snippet that we never saw before, and it's just so cool. Look at the architecture of this old bridge, folks. It's almost like a castle with the battlements at the top. And yeah, I often drive past here. Sometimes if I'm on the way to the coast or whatever. This used to be the road I went through, but the Bridge of Dun actually got wiped out in a storm in the last year or whatever, or the early part of this year, and it's still never been repaired. Look at this, the Scotland flag stands proudly on the wall. Wow, this is incredible, folks. We're just basically waiting for action. I was going to have a look over here and see if I could see, we might get a good visual of when the train's coming. If I have a look across here, wow, the scenes are incredible. I think when it's accelerating out of the station, we'll be able to see the smoke puffing, and we'll probably see the actual, well, we'll probably be able to hear the train as well. Look, it's had some wooden supports put in at a certain time to hold it up. All these structures are ancient. It is cool that it's still in use. And I love the character of the old architecture for the railway bridges. They never just built plain structures. It was always something interesting with like that, with the battlements. And yeah, just look at the scenes. It's summertime conditions out here. I need to watch I don't stand on my drone. It's sitting there waiting for takeoff, as is the old steam train along the road. So, video update, folks. We actually missed Thomas the Tank Engine went over our heads when I was just going out there to have a look and see if he was leaving the station. We didn't even hear him coming. I thought we would have heard him clearly. But yeah, I got a wee bit of footage where I'm kind of riding off into the distance, into the sunset as they would say. But yeah, we missed it, folks. Anyway, we're about to move on to a different location in this video. Check this out here, folks. We're now at the next location in this video, and this is the beautiful lands of Glen Prosen. And we just took the drone up and did some flying about, and it's remarkable that it can actually fly when the wind's this strong. We're kind of just going around getting some different scenes, getting to grips with the drone because it's a new bit of kit, and coming into lands like this, it's special areas to explore. It's cool to visit places like this because I can see the outline of the old farms and the old croft houses and things in the distance, and it's just mad looking up the valley here of Glen Prosen over the purple rolling hills way in the distance. It's just a crazy landscape. Each of these Scottish glens has got their own character. The way the land is, the way everything looks, you can drive a few miles and it just looks totally different. Anyway, folks, let's go and move on to the next place in this video. Folks, we're now in another extremely windy glen, and just check out this for the next view. It is super windy, but I've got the windsock on the camera and we've literally just flown our drones over this mad landscape. This is just incredible, folks. This is Luntraethin Loch down in front of me, and the water's quite low at this time of year, and it's super cool to see that. Anyway, on to the next place. I just thought I would throw on the camera and show you what we're dealing with. The Luntraethin ROC bunker's actually up on this hill behind me as well. And And yeah, I'll include that within the drone footage as well this week. Like I say, I'm going to have some clips of the drone footage on this video, but later in the week I'm going to have a more inclusive, complete drone video. So yeah, stay tuned for that this week. Click subscribe if you haven't already. Instead of going to any abandoned like historical wonders this week, we're kind of flying in various different locations, just seeing what we see and where there's no too much wind. Even though it is extremely windy here, the drone was just able to fly and no more, so it's pretty cool. It's good fun, folks, seeing a new toy. Check this out, folks, we've come to the top of Glen Island. I was just getting some shots over this glen, and these cows have come over at the gate to say hello. And just check it out, some friendly Glen Island cows. And look, there's little cafes. This is so cool to see this on the video, folks. We love animals and wildlife. Just check it out. Happy Scottish cows out here on this fresh green grass. And I was basically just flying the drone around in this glen, getting some shots of the howls and the wildlife, but the little swallows started swarming around the drone because they won't even know what it is, so I had to make evasive manoeuvres to basically get out of there, to get out of the area that I was in. But yeah, look how chilled these cows are. The wee cafes are so cute. And yeah, it's amazing summertime scenes out here today. And just look at this landscape. At this time of year, the hills are all purple with the heather. And we basically came up this glen just to see, we hadn't been up here for years, or a long time anyway. And we're just seeing if there was any abandoned history worth recording. But yeah, it's cool to see the animals as well as the history off and on these adventures. Right folks, we're now at the next location on this video and we've come to Backwater Dam. The DJ's taken off with his drone and I've come to this little gate here to set up mine and like to set it off flying, so let's get into the action. That's how you do it, folks. You land the drone on the top of the wall. That's how controllable this unit is, even for a beginner. It's absolutely incredible. The kind of shots we're getting out here, it's just magical. To get that bird's eye view of Scotland, it's just breathtaking. Channel DJ's over this side here with his drone. Whereabouts are you flying with yours right now? He's over this direction, folks. He's away to come in for landing. Let's get it on video. Here he comes, folks. Drone number 2 is in operation right here. He's coming in for a controlled landing on the landing pad here. Whoa, the wind's blowing through here super strong. Sounds like a swarm of bees. Wow, what an absolute bit of kit, folks. Check it out. It's got the wee gimbal on the front. So look at this, folks. This place was actually opened by the Queen in 1969, the late Queen of Great Britain. And we're just taking a walk around here to look at the overflow, because the water's not actually coming over it at this time of year. I didn't spend a lot of time flying my drone over the water because there was actually birds like swarming the drone. And I could see them on the video. I think it was like swallows or whatever. Yeah, look, this is incredible. Yeah, Luntraethin Loch was quite low, and so is the Backwater Dam, and these are the two reservoirs that supply the water to Angus and Dundee. Certain areas of Angus anyway. Just check out the way they've built this. Just think 1969. There's actually a documentary on YouTube on the Scottish Water Channel of this place getting constructed, and it's worth watching. I was flying right past that tower and stuff on the video, on the drone flight that I just did, and it was so cool to see that. Like I say, in this video I'm going to include some of the drone footage, but I'm going to put it all in one mad like drone video later in the week, which will be proper cool. Look at this here. This is where the water spills over in high water scenarios. And this is what we really wanted to see when we walked up here. Sometimes this is ferocious. One time I was here in the winter and I actually fell over on the snow over at the other side. This place is crazy at different times of year. Anyway, we're going to end this video here, folks. It's been something different. We've been around the countryside looking at wee nuggets or little views along the way. I'm going to end this one here. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye from me. Goodbye from Scotland's #1 DJ. And we'll be back very soon with the next adventure, wherever we end up going.